during the typhoon. It was so scary. I can't even think about anything, just tremble and nothing else. It started so fast. In the wink of an eye, the water was there, that high, and the water was swept us outside.
The water came into our houses and rise up to 7 feet. I'm thinking that's the end na. That's the end of the world. I can't think anymore. I just pray that it will be not a painful death.
I had 5 grandchildren with me, 2 sons, and my wife with me.
Luckily, we have the second floor, so we tried to climb the stairs.
Went out of that door and grabbed on to that wire.
Thank God that nobody in my family was harmed, but in our neighbors, almost 300 identified death.
That's the wire, and that saved our lives. I thank God for that.
When the storm hit, when that water came in, it got into all the ground wells.
As you move south of this area, all the people are dependent on wells. They are dependent on hand pumps to get their water. Unfortunately, the seawater polluted all these wells.
They just drink their own source, then suddenly they got sick. Then the municipal doctors and the volunteers doctors find out that the source of the disease was the water.
My son got sick because of the dirty water. He started throwing up and got a fever.
When you have a population that is displaced and that has decreased access to water, to clean water, those are the classic risk factors that can trigger a huge cholera outbreak. But I think that Samaritan's Purse is ready and prepared. We have the right personnel, we have a protocol, we have a great wash program.
Water and sanitation hygiene. We sort of take it for granted in the United States because we have clean water. So for us to have the ability to set up water filtration equipment is incredible.
There are 7,000 people living in this municipality, and all of them are dependent on this well for their water. We are going to install a filter here that will treat this water, and for 10 hours of pumping, we are expecting to deliver about 6,000 gallons of water to the people.
Right here at the hospital where we're working, our guys are setting up a water source over there because we want to be certain that that water is not going to make people sick. It's a safe source that people can go to for water. What we want to do as Samaritan's Purse is just witness to people in word and deed with the gospel of Christ. We want to be the hands and feet of Jesus. God will give us opportunities to share our faith. But right now it's an emergency relief operation, and I feel like God gives us these to build platforms for the gospel later in a way that the Lord knows, not a way that we know.